Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Hey guys, thanks a bunch for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Today's beer is Hot Butcher for the World. This is their Tavern cut. And guys, this is a 7.5%er. And these guys are up in Illinois. I was sent a nice beer mail package from Jeremiah, who is with Hot Butcher. Uh, and they are all have been tasty beers, guys. This brewery is doing some outstanding stuff. And anytime y'all want to send me something, Jeremiah, I'll be happy to review it because you guys got it rocking up there. Ain't no doubt about it. Everything that you sent me has been delicious, absolutely delicious. And I would buy your beers here if I could get them here. So hopefully one day they will be. I wish you all the success in the world and hope your distribution expands where I can buy your beers here. So let's jump over to Untapped, and they say 7.5 for this, of course, and it is Citra and Vic Secret Hot Double IPA, but it's a 7.5%er, so that's about the range there and up. They can call it a double if they want to. I don't personally consider it a double till it gets to 8%, but the breweries can call a porter a stout a porter, a double a IPA, and an IPA a double, whatever they choose to do there, as long as it gets close to those guidelines. So I'm expecting this to be a very, very tasty beer, guys. Everything that they sent me that has been pretty impressive, pretty damn impressive, to be honest about it. This is a big 16-ounce can. On the bottom of it, it was canned on February, it's either 15th or 18th of 2020. It's hard to see whether that's an 8 or a 5. But anyway, heat shrunk label on it so they didn't print up a bunch of cans. Very colorful artwork on the front of it. Very nicely done. So let's get it into the glass. I bet it's going to be even nicer. Alright guys, here we go. Very cloudy, very hazy coming out of the can. Definitely looks like a New England style beer. And these guys are pretty impressive. Whoever the head brewer there is knows how to brew a beer. I would rank them definitely in the top 10, maybe even the top 5 of New England style beers. They are very impressive. Treehouse, Trillium, Pariah, Hot Butcher, they're all up there. Do it very, very well. I'm not going to be able to get it all in there. There's a swig left in the bottom of the can. We'll get that in there here directly. About a finger of head on that pour, and guys, look at that. That looks exactly like a glass of orange juice. Perfect color. Super cloudy, super hazy, awesome looking beer. Very nicely done. The color is perfect, absolutely perfect. That if it wasn't for the head, you would think that's a glass of orange juice. So to the nose we go, and being citrus should be super citrusy, and with Vic Secret, which is a Southern Hemisphere hop, might have a little bit of spicy notes in there. So the aroma is off the chain, guys. Nice and citrusy, pine, grapefruit, tropical fruit notes, mango, maybe even a little peaches, oranges. Awesome smelling beer. Wow. Let's tap it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Jeremiah. And everyone at Hot Butcher for the World. You guys rock. Wow. That is freaking awesome. That is super delicious, super easy drinking. Alcohol is so well hidden. That is a pleasure, absolute pleasure to drink. Wow, that is so good. And I'm kind of sad because I think this is the last one I have from those guys, beer malt package. I think we've got through them all. I think this is the last one, if I'm not mistaken. This will wrap up that beer malt package, and that makes me sad because all of those beers were damn tasty, and I enjoyed every single one. So let's get the back end pour in there, and I'm gonna sip on this one and savor it. A little bit of chunkiness coming out of the bottom of the can, so there was some settling going on in there. I see some big chunks going down in there, and I will swirl that around and get that into my belly on the final chug. So just be aware of that. If that offends you, just be aware that it's going to have it. It used to offend me. I didn't care for it. I would call them out on the carpet if it had floaties and chunks in it, and I've come to realize that's just flavor. It's just, it will swirl up and mix in with the beer, and you're going to get more flavor. Now, if it's an old beer and the hops have coagulated, it's a different story. But this is not an old beer. So it's an unfiltered beer on top of that. So you're going to get those chunks of stuff, and when they come down and set in the fridge and all that goes to the bottom of the can, and then it gets cold, it kind of solidifies down there. And then when I swirl it around like that on that final pour, it loosens all that up and it goes into the glass there. But it, like I said, as it comes up to room temperature, it'll kind of break up a little bit, and then I'll swirl it around on the final chug, and you don't see those chunks anymore. They break up, and it's in the beer, and it's not going to hurt you. As a matter of fact, it gives it a little more flavor. So, with that being said, we're going to sip on it, and I'll come back and we'll give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it about an hour or so now. Awesomely tasty beer to me, guys. Big sediment in the bottom of the can. I will tell you that. So if that offends you, this may not be the beer for you, but when you get to about this much in the beer, just swirl it around. I mean, it's all going to break up and it's going to be fine. To me, I think this is an outstanding beer, guys. I enjoyed this thoroughly. It is a very, very tasty beer, and now the sun's going to peek out and create hell on the video. So I would buy this beer, guys, if I could get it here. There's no doubt about it. So let's do the final chug. All of that sediment broke up just fine. Lovely. Excellent. And that's all you got to do. Just once it comes up to room temperature, just swirl that around it a little bit. It'll all break up and it'll be just wonderful. So, like I said, the sun is raising Cain right now. It just now popped out from the clouds, so I would have closed the drapes, but it just now did that. So, guys, to me, this is a 10 beer, 100. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 93 outstanding. I think it's better than that. And over to Untapped, they have it at 4.29. That's their borderline between A- and A scale. Dates on the bottom of it, ABVs on the front, the hops they've used. Everything is there that we need, guys. Awesome beer. I would buy this beer if I can get it here. If you've had the Tavern cut from Hop Butcher for the World, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge or the humidor. See you then.